This is Jessica
and Rachel presenting our Boston Bay Marathon bombing. This is a cultural event because it happened in the middle of a social event, also because there were so many speculations of a terrorist attack or if it wasn't, including what was the reason this tragic event, killing 3 spectators and injuring 264 runners.
who was involved in this event, 19-year-old Zakhar, and whose older brother and fellow suspect, 26-year-old Tamerlan Sanarv, dies following a shootout with law enforcement earlier that day.
This happened April 15th through the 19th, 2013 at the Boston Bay Marathon finish line in Hopkins, Boston, Massachusetts.
Why was this a terrorist attack? Investigators later concluded that the Tsarnaevs, even though it was planned and carried out the attack on their own, were not connected to any terrorist organizations. Any threat against the U.S. should be looked at as a terrorist attack, though. It was revenge for U.S. Muslim wars.
The media outlets that they use at this event was by CNN, who focused on it as a terrorist attack. Also, Rolling Stone, who basically plastered their faces like they achieved something good. Another thing is that New York posted pictures of 2 innocent men with the headline Bagman. In contrast, the History Channel broadcasted with straight to the point and covered all points, and it had all the facts. This also had bias selection, because CNN only picked certain information to give out. They didn't know the full story at first, but they kept showing it as a terrorist attack, and they only pointed out things like they didn't have their green cards.
This is a historical event because it draws hundreds and thousands of people together. Also, it was the 117th time that the world's oldest annual marathon, which commemorates the 1775 battles of Lexington and Concord, kicked off American Revolutionary. This is also controversial because it scares people into thinking that it is a terrorism attack, which has been a problem in the USA for quite some time. This event is also cultural because it was at a station that people have been going to for many years. As Americans, we expect that our safety is number one, but attacks like this has threatened our livelihood, shocks to our core and what we stand for. This puts future marathons in danger, and it is a huge event that is being set off in the place that we call home.